welcome to another episode of Random Rant. It's a girl Yang for those of you just joining this community. And for those of you that have been in this community, I apologize for the fact that I'm bringing another episode late, but you all can attest to the fact that life's been life, and especially in this our country. So forgive me. I'll try to be as frequent as possible. I'll try, but the major thing about this series is the fact that we have something to rant about, and it's an avenue to just get things off our chest. On other episodes, what we've done is that we actually pick up a topic, or we have people come in and we talk about the topic. But today we're going to be doing something like how we started in the beginning. For those of you that have followed me from the beginning, remember we just had people send in voice notes, and then we speak about it, and we talk about it. Yeah. So but today what we're going to be doing is, like, I sent out a couple of messages, and people, what's stressing you today in Nigeria, what do you want to talk about? And a couple of people sent me a lot of rants of what's stressing them. So we're going to divide this into two, where we're going to talk about it now and talk about it later, and we'll probably have some of the things here where we can have some people come in and just talk about it. So going forward, I'm just going to be reading out some of the rants so we don't take a lot of time. Okay, so I will be starting with someone who said one of the things stressing her out is getting a job. She said, "You have the certifications, the qualifications, and everything else that HR professionals say you need. You can conduct yourself properly in an interview, and then the job is still not coming. Or you get offers that make your working and paying to get qualifications feel like a waste. We don't even talk enough about the mental toll it takes being out of the job for months upon months, and then you can't still get a job. Bills are piling up, or you just keep applying and applying without even getting a call back or feedback. It's honestly frustrating, and just talking about it is something else. Trying to get remote roles outside the country to even help you hedge against the naira, and then when they discover you're a Nigerian, the mood changes and a new thing happens that prevents you from getting the role, even if it looks promising in the beginning. Job hunting is frustrating." I do agree with her on that. Job hunting is frustrating for everyone, for those just getting out of school, for those who have been in the job market, in the that's what they call it, right? In the job market, if that's what I would use. For just everyone, it's been crazy getting a job. It's like one thing keeps holding you back, one thing keeps holding you back. You're wondering, you're asking yourself, why, what's happening? And I think that's one of the questions we have to ask HR professionals. Is it that there are no jobs, or the jobs aren't enough, right? I think that's the question. Are there jobs, and the people aren't qualified, or there are just not enough jobs? Because everyone can't just keep complaining about the fact that, oh, you know what, there are no jobs. There are no jobs because they keep going on interviews upon interviews. So maybe HR sometimes should actually be straight to the point. What exactly are you looking for? Or do you even know what you're exactly looking for? That's the question, because how can you just be going for interviews upon interviews? That's even different. The fact is, are there even the job vacancies? I know that before, people used to complain about the fact that you will see a job, they will tell you 10 years experience, 7 years experience, 9 years experience. Okay, so what of the people who are just getting out, or just have like 2 years out, into the job market? How do they get this job? The truth about it is, the bills aren't waiting for anyone. It's not waiting for anyone. So the earlier one gets a job, the better, or the faster they can actually afford the basic necessities. So I feel you, girl. Job hunting can be very frustrating. Another person says that What's stressing me most about the country today is the economy. Prices of food, transportation, electricity, and other basic necessities keeps rising, while many people's income remain the same. It's becoming harder to save, plan for the future, or even meet everyday needs. The high cost of living and the declining value of money are putting real pressures on families, businesses, and young people trying to build a better life. I hope for policies and opportunities that will bring stability, create jobs, and ease the financial burden on ordinary citizens. We're still on the same matter: the economy, prices of food, transportation, electricity. Really, guys, the economy is it's hard to get the basic necessities these days, and this has nothing to do with supporting this government or not the next government. The truth about it is we have great resources in Nigeria. I think our government just has to think about how we can benefit from it. You understand? You keep telling us, oh, yeah, they are doing things and they're doing things. Well, the average Nigerian can't actually assess it. We're not feeling it. It's not the effect isn't getting to us. And so these people aren't just complaining because they want to complain. They're complaining because it's a reality. It's a harsh reality for the common Nigerian or for the everyday Nigerian. So I'm so sorry. I feel you, the sense in this. I feel you so much. We hope that we hope for, just like you said, we hope for policies and opportunities that will bring stability, create jobs, and ease the financial burden on ordinary citizens. I'm also going to rant about some of the students. Students actually, my school life and financial aspect, the rate at which there are all kinds of undue expenses, billings here and there. So nobody's left out of this economy harsh reality. No one is left out, even the students. Back in the day, at least we would say, God, I don't want to, I want to become an adult, because we used to look at it that it was the adults who actually had most of the responsibilities. But even now, even the students are going through it. Like, everyone seems to be going through it. Someone said transportation and flooding is something else. I feel you. I feel you. The flooding makes the transportation very, very unbearable. And I wish there was something we could do about it. The transportation is something else. Someone who works on the mainland, who lives on the mainland and works on the island, with the flooding, transportation has gone up times two. Like, it's really gone up times two. We're not even talking of the fuel again, no, because the fuel is a different issue, but also the flooding because of the bad roads. Transportation is now times two. I know in this flooding, a lot of drivers have been complaining about their cars, and so you can't even blame them. At the same time, you're going through it. So I feel you to going to work, transporting yourself to work, and praying every morning that the rains don't come in with some crazy floods. So yeah, I do understand that aspect. Okay, so I'm going to there's one more I'm going to talk about, and then we will continue this on our next episode. Someone gave a very different, now not just the economy. He says, I'm going to be speaking of this Olodo uprising conversation. First off, I don't think YC should have made Pella look unintelligent with his choice of words. That said, the Olodo uprising didn't start today. It's been brewing for years. Nigeria's educational system has long been under strain. In fact, I don't think it was designed to produce a society of critical thinkers. Too often, it rewards memorization over reasoning, conformity over curiosity, and certificates over competence. To me, true intelligence is the ability to think critically, adapt, solve problems, and keep evolving. Those are the qualities that build leaders and move societies forward. The result is that after university, many graduates have credentials but haven't consistently been equipped to create solutions, innovate, or lead at the level the country needs. That's not simply a failure of individuals, it's a reflection of the systems that shaped them. If we want a different Nigeria, we need an educational system that develops thinkers, builders, and leaders, not just graduates. This guy is 100% correct. Our educational system has to be worked on. I think I heard recently they said they had reduced the cutoff mark for JAM. How? Why? You understand? That on is on the side. Another thing is people these days just go to the university, I think, just to grab a certificate. I don't even think they reason a lot of what it is that they are studying. All right, you know what? I need to get to the university because that's the only way I'm going to get a job in this country. That's the only way I'm even going to be recognized in this country. I think that shouldn't be our focus only. We actually we should we should be more on quality than quantity. What's the quality of our graduates? What do they know? Are they critical thinkers? Are they curious? You understand? Are they competent? It's not just about dropping a certificate. How competent are you? You understand? These are the things that should be visible to whoever, the lecturers or whatever, when they are actually teaching the students. Or it's not just about how did he say it, memorization. How do you reason? You see, you hear some people tell you that, oh, I studied this, and they don't even know the basic understanding of that course that they did. Because what, we just need to go, we just need to get a certificate. So I think our educational system needs to sit down and reason and understand, or deliberate on how do we get out critical thinkers, how do we develop leaders, not just graduates. you know People come out of schools, and that's something that I noticed. A couple of companies try to do after the graduates, like Poise Graduate Finishing Academy. It's not just about graduating, they help you to think, to become critical thinkers. I've seen a lot of people come out from there and they are critical thinkers. They know what it is, not just to have a certificate, but how to have the etiquette, the social etiquette, the professional etiquette to deal with the world. So I think the people in charge of our educational system should sit down and think about this. If possible, get the help of all these consultancy firms and people that understand what it is, to build leaders. Well, I'm going to stop there for now because we have spoken a lot today and we have ranted. And for those of you who sent in your rants, I understand you and I feel you, and I'm glad you were able to get it off your chest. We're not sure when it's going to end, but we're hopeful. We're hopeful. But hey, hang in there, just hang in there. Your mental health for your mental health, hang in there. Don't think about it too much. Just do the best you can. And to every other person, if you have a rant, please, just send it in. We're going to be able to talk about it. We're able to see how to create solutions, and that's what I'm going to bring in, someone who can actually talk about solutions for the youth, what we can bring up, what we can take up with the little we get, and things like that. So yeah, Thank you so much to everyone who sent in their DMs. I mean, sent in their messages. And for those of you who want to send in your messages, hey, please do that. Send in your rants. We will talk about it. We will let it all go out of our chest. So, that's what this community is for. Rant it out and let it go. Rant it out and let it go. We're going to be continuing this series. More about this on the next one. I look forward to hearing your rants and hearing what you think about what is stressing you about the country today. So until next time, it's Yang, and I would see you again. Bye.